Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Hidden Oracle. I'm sorry, Open Box Oracle 1811. I'm so used to saying Hidden Oracle. These Oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because Oracle and Tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, you may just be going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Okay. I hope you all are having a good day, afternoon, week, month. My day has been pretty good. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a cold. And so bear with me, because if my throat goes out, that's probably going to be why. Since you all know, I changed my name to Open Box Oracle, and do just that. I just open the box and pull a card. That's pretty much how it turns out, how the spread's turning out. And you guys, I just wanted to tell you, if I've been stumbling over words, which I have been, and not pronouncing something right, it might be the Mercury retrograde or the energies before, because I usually am more articulate. I just sound like crazy sometimes when I play back the video, and I'm like, why did I say that? Or why is it coming out that way? It's something like that. But I mean, and plus, starting out doing this is not what I usually do on a camera. But besides the nerves and stuff, this is I'm just trying to get through, so I hope it just works out. Spirit had me pull these cards. Like I said, I'm Open Box Oracle, and which I really feel like I feel like I can read more into it like this, but I do shuffle before I put them back in the box. I do that anyway. I know that sounds bizarre, but I just have that urge to do so. And so that's why Spirit has led me to just pull them once I open the box, because I've already shuffled. I'm looking at these cards, and this is a totally different energy. I don't even think it's the same from the previous videos, but we have, I guess this would be what we call twin flame, but to me, I know everybody goes by twin flame being somebody that you'll eventually be with. If not, then oh well, maybe you'll meet another twin flame. I don't see it like that. I think that we have soulmates, and I feel like the twin flame is the karmic. I just feel like we just kind of like use these words interchangeably or something like that. But to me, if I'm dealing with a twin flame, I'm usually dealing with someone who's not ready for a relationship, and it's toxic to me. Whether they love me or not, I just don't. I feel like going through loops and waiting and being like that. I don't feel like that's somebody that's for me. And I usually, in my situation, I'd been in twin flame unions, and they, to me, showcase nothing but toxicity. It never came about. It was just always on this Ferris wheel and always waiting. But they had this lifestyle that they were living, and it wasn't healthy at all. And they weren't ready for anything more than what they were already doing. Now, a soulmate is somebody I see would be the person for you. They mean what they say. They're honest. They're open. There's no games played, and that's just how I feel. You know, to each his own. Everybody has their own feeling about things, but that's just how I read it and how I feel about it, because I've experienced it. Now, this is a challenging situation, because the analytics shows that I'm reading for a feminine or feminines, because that's what I mostly, or mostly feminines tune in to um, my work. So I'm looking at it that way, because to me, I'm getting the feeling that this is the masculine and the things that's going on. But I am reading for both, because both energies are in the spread. So this is a challenging situation. This is all true. Soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Sure enough, but this one isn't. But because it's just showing it's a challenge, because this is a challenge. It's a challenge for the feminine who has um, sat waiting. And so maybe this masculine had held boundaries that she couldn't go past. She doesn't. She's in the dark. That's just how he wants to play it out. Having sensible boundaries is important, but so she decided I'm gonna have boundaries too. I'm gonna have boundaries because they got boundaries. Indication: watch for signs that lead you to true love. Okay, well, she realized this isn't true love. The indication was from her spirit team is this isn't. I think she's now realizing that this is not going to be the love of my life. We have 1111, and it's an 1111 is an important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony and balance in soulmates. Sure enough, but as it says, twin flames, because that's what it is. It's a karmic. Um, it's repeated patterns and things that it's supposed to be harmonious and balanced, but and she knows that, but that's not what it's had felt like as she was dealing with this person before she decided to put boundaries up. Because if he's putting boundaries in place for when he wants to have his boundaries in place, and then puts him down to re-enter her life and disrupt her life, causing confusion, then yeah, and she's done with that. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need, and she did. She asked her spirit, her spirit guides what she should do. We have past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. This person is giving her a karmic lesson. She's like, no, she's gained wisdom. This is a past life card because I put it by past life when I pulled this past life oracle card, and then it read, wisdom. But this is a past life. Yeah, this twin flame is a karmic. It's a past life person who's bringing toxicity and repeated pattern, deja vu, and a loop all over again, over and over again. So she gained her clarity with wisdom, as she did in the past life. She did that, and she's like, well, I'm getting off this roller coaster ride. This person is shallow, hollow, empty, and bored. Bored. Why? What are you bored about? How I'm this elevated soul. This got a lot to offer, and you think that I'm boring. You feel boring, and you don't want to go forward with me. Well, goodbye. And then she's withdrawing, single, lonely, solitary. Yeah, but for good reason. So be withdrawn. Set your boundaries. That's what elevated souls do. This person is chasing thrills, excitements, good times, and that's why they're distracted all the time. Sidetrack, change, delays. Yeah, they're causing delays in your life. They won't move forward with you because they got other people that they're interested in. I'm sorry to say, but it's okay, because it's just a karmic lesson that you figured out, and once you get over that test, then you start gaining your clarity, and then that's when you start bringing in, Spirit starts bringing in rewards because you didn't pass the test. So fire and water dance. I embrace the dance of duality within, finding strength and balance and unity. Yeah, you are, the balance. You said I don't need him to complete me and balance me out. I have that within. And so this is how you're healing yourself and you're moving forward. Because this person's shadow work is, they like to be avoidant, you know. This is what they do. It says, face what you fear, for avoidance is but a temporary refuge. Yeah, and they like to stay in that avoidance because they're shallow and they like to chase thrills and be distracted. And they like to avoid because they have nothing to give or offer anyway. So Spirit says, from the Moonology deck, it says it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, because you know Scorpio's known to dabble into more occult. They go deep within to figure things out. So this is perfect in your healing phase right now. They go to the underworld, Scorpio. So you releasing the negativity. You're like, you know what? See ya. I ain't got time for that, because this person has a repeated patterns, and they're toxic, and they're bound to those patterns. They can't stop getting off. They can't get off the Ferris wheel. And you had been longing and yearning for this person and pining for him, and you're like, no, this is just not gonna work. But I'm sure they want to keep you around to pine for you and long for you, but they will when you're gone. You're out of there. So when they try to call, there's no answer. It says, set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. And I think that's what you're doing. You said, I'm out of there. I'm my own balance. I'm my own masculine, feminine on the inside. I don't, in my healing, I'm not waiting for this masculine when I'm married to myself. And once you do that, that's when you start reaping in the rewards. And that could be another, a soulmate. You don't have to have this twin flame. It says, living with purpose brings me prosperity. So once you left that, now you're going to be granted. You're going to be granted something. Your reward is prosperity. Whatever it is prosperous, you know. It could be any type of abundant blessing. A bountiful blessing. Today I will not give in. No, today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. Because you chose to be happy. You're not going to let negativity stop your flow. You know, because you are the light of hope, your elevated soul. It says no darkness can silence your inner stars. Nope. He's not going to stop the show. You decided to go ahead and move on up in the world. The Spirit says, in order for you to self-heal, or during your self-healing, why not go hang out? Why don't you go out with your girlfriends or your guy friends and go hang out? I mean, go on another date. Go on some dates. Go meet people. Go hang out. Have a good time. You deserve it. Because that was stagnant energy. Now it's time to let your hair down. Flip your hair. If some of us are older, be a cougar. And go out there and celebrate yourself. Because you passed this test. you're divine, so naturally you're going to go towards the divine anyway. You're not going to stand, you're not, you just wouldn't be able to stand being with a person like that for forever. You just wouldn't be, you'd never be happy, and nobody can stop you, so you would just have to leave regardless. So, but yeah, it's better sooner than later. So, as they say, this would be like, this was like a blessing in disguise. You might have saw like, oh man, I'm not with this person anymore. I was longing for them. Like, no. And when you look back on it, you'll be like, what was I thinking? Because that's usually the case. I know I've had those situations myself. But yeah, I think that this is a really good, it's positive reading to me anyway, because you're leaving toxicity. You're leaving a bad situation, and it wouldn't have got any better. It would have caused so much unhappiness, um, health problems, all types of stuff, and it's just not worth it. It's worth you being free from unhappiness and negativity. Now you can step into what you were born to do. You'll be living your purpose, because that energy, that person would have been blocking you from, doing what you need to do. And this was, like I said, this was an initiation or something. It was a test to see, if you could stand there and endure it and continue to endure it, or to get out and make it out and be free. And it looks like you chose to be free, which is a great positive message. I hope you all enjoyed this message, and I hope it resonated with you. This is all I have from the Divine Council this evening. Oh, I forgot to say what the date is. Today is the 6th? Oh, goodness. Or the 5th. March. I don't know. It's a shame that I don't know, because I had to sign in to work this today. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I have. I want to thank my new subscribers. I'm just starting out, so I'm always grateful. My subscribers, comments, likes, shares, and all you beautiful elevated souls who tuned in. And I hope you all have a great weekend, a safe and happy weekend. We're heading into March soon. I mean, we're in March. What am I thinking? We're heading into spring soon. So on this side of the world, anyway, we're heading into spring, which I'm just ready for. And to some, it would be people's New Year's coming in different times. I know we just had a Lunar New Year or something like that, Chinese Lunar New Year. And yeah, so I hope you have a great day and a great week and the rest of the month out. And I hope you also have a harmonious and blissful day. Bye.